Mr. Orson Wilde is here, and I'm going to stay with Miss Alice.
What?
Did you forget? Orson Wilde, you know, the star of American theatre. And he's visiting and staying with us. You did forget?
No, not that. I meant you wanting to stay with Miss Alice.
Yes, that's right. Miss Alice suggested it. She told me you couldn't possibly refuse.
Can't possibly refuse. She's my daughter. I propose another solution, reluctantly accept. Take offense. Refuse with a pretext. Whatever.
Miss Alice has visitors at night. I don't think it would be appropriate.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, just you stop that now. I think that I would know if that were the case.
Guess what, Mrs. Hudson? Mr. Wilde is here to study my father's character for his next play. And he won't be disappointed, will he? Father is so pig-headed.
I can't believe it! The great Sherlock Holmes standing in front of me! I'm sure that our two brains will.
Brains.
He looks creepy. What else? Scarf. Follows fashion trends. Okay. He reminds me of like a 18th. What's approach with flag? American pride wants to attract attention. Well, attract attention. Yeah. Let's go with that. We're in London. Reminds me of like a weird Joker for some reason. Oh, wait. Inscription, okay. And one more. What? No, wrong way. Self-affected actor's tool. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, damn it. Which one is wrong? Not yet 30 years old. He looks way older than 30. And not yet 30. Wow. Is a star of American theater who came to London to study the role. Okay, that's what I got wrong. Should have figured. I was right the first time. It is probable that he began his study previously. He smokes the same brand of tobacco as Holmes. Narcissistic and follows fashion. He possesses the tool of any serious actor, a pocket watch. He wears a brooch with the American flag to attract attention. Okay.
Mr. Wilde, your room.
Charming. This is such a fascinating city.
We need to talk.
I'd rather not. You're going to be angry again. Goodbye, Mr. Wilde.
Is it 5 o'clock already? I think I might go and ask Mrs. Hudson for some tea.
Yeah, now his voice is creeping me out. This little girl, I'm tired of her already. I already don't like her voice acting. And he lets her do whatever the hell she wants to. Now, I didn't even see what that said. What did it say? Find out more information about. How would I do that? Go over here or no? And go through his stuff. Let me see.
Oh, Wilde's already making himself at home. Wilde truly has a perfect disguise kit. Do actors really need all this? This must be grease paint.
Damn it.
I use the same brushes for makeup. Face powder of an excellent quality.
I forgot my hat. Father?
I am just checking,
You've got something on your face. Is it makeup?
it might be. Practicing my disguises, you know me. No, don't touch that! No, no!
Ah, Mrs. Hudson, with our tea.
Not quite. We have a visitor. However, the lady is not so much angry as perplexed.
Good day to you, gentlemen. My name is Mary Sutherland. I have come to you, Mr. Holmes, because I would give everything I have to know what has become of Mr. Hosmer Angel.
Why the haste, Miss Sutherland?
Mr. Hosmer Angel has disappeared, and my father, Mr. Winterbank, will do nothing. It makes me so angry.
Alright, looks like she wears glasses. Yeah. What else? She is flashy, she is rich. Not married? Oh, married. Engagement ring, family heirloom. I can't tell, I don't know. Let's go. Mitch, okay. So she was in a hurry. Got that. Am I missing something? Alright, it should be fine. Alright. It's a good-tempered young lady of 25 years of age. She has poor eyesight. She has failed to notice that she is wearing mismatched boots. Is wealthy and is engaged to be married.
Mr. Windybank is your stepfather, surely, since the name is different?
Well, indeed, I call him father, although he is barely older than myself.
And your mother is alive?
Oh, yes. Although I wasn't best pleased when she married again, and so soon after father's death, and to a man so much younger than herself.
What is your connection with Mr. Hosmer Angel?
I met him at the gasfitter's ball. Mr. Winterbank did not wish for me and Mother to attend. He never did wish us to go anywhere, but this time I was quite set on it. Fortunately, he left for France upon some business, and so didn't have any say in it. And I met Mr. Angel that night. We met again after that and would take walks together. But then Father returned, and we could no longer meet.
Why was your stepfather against your going anywhere?
Well, he didn't like anything of that sort. He used to say that a woman should be happy in her own family circle.
Did Mr. Hosmer Angel make no attempt to see you?
Well, Father was going off again in a week, and Hosmer wrote and said that it would be better for us not to see each other until Father had gone. After that, he stopped writing.
Where does Mr. Angel live?
I don't know exactly. I address all of his letters to the Leadenhall Street post office for collection.
Were you engaged?
Oh yes, Mr. Holmes. Right after the first walk that we took.
Do you have your own income?
I do, from an inheritance. It was left to me by my Uncle Ned in Auckland.
Then you have all that you could wish for, naturally.
Well, I live at home and don't wish to be a burden to my family, so they have the use of the money.
Is there anything else that you can tell me about Mr. Angel?
He is a very shy man. He would rather walk with me in the evening, so as to be discreet. I put a missing persons notice in last Saturday's Chronicle. Here's a copy, and a letter from him.
Haha, a love letter. Yes, I see. As I anticipated, this validates my deductions perfectly.
What deductions, Mr.
Mr. Wilde. Holmes, tell her.
Resolve Mary Sutherland's case.
Mr. Holmes, what do you think about the letter on the table? Do you think it might...
Public notice, a disappearance. A gentleman by the name of Mr. Hosmer Angel has mysteriously vanished. Is of around 5 feet 7 inches in height. Strong build, sallow complexion, black hair with bushy side whiskers and a mustache. Likely to be wearing tinted spectacles. On last sighting, was dressed in a black silk frock coat, black waistcoat, and gray Harris tweed trousers. Known to have been employed in the office and... Okay. Please come forward. There will be a reward for any help given in finding this gentleman. My dear love, please don't worry your sweet head. Do you believe that I would say anything to your family who understand nothing of love? We had a wonderful time together, didn't we? We had. While your father was in France. Such a short time, but it was enough for me to know that you are my life. I want to spend every minute from now on with you. I wish that it were possible. I love you very much, and I am waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more upon his travels so we can meet again. Angel.
This is strange. The love letter is typewritten. Good quality paper, quite smooth. Fairly common ink, nothing special. We had a wonderful time together, didn't we, while your father was in France? I'm waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more. Miss Sutherland only met with Hosmer Angel while the stepfather was absent. Hosmer Angel decided not to leave his signature. Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Miss Sutherland, do you have any other letters from Mr. Angel?
Unfortunately not. But I've brought my father's letter from Paris. Here it is.
Dear Mary, I'm taking the opportunity of sending you these few lines in the hope that they find you and your mother in good health. France is a nice country to look at, but it is the same as anywhere. There are rogues here who deceive and mistreat their women. Men nowadays are so dishonorable they won't think twice to break your heart. I hope that you will be an obedient girl and look after your mother, and that you will take my advice. Stay at home. I'll be back before long. Your father.
The stepfather's letter is also typewritten. I hope that you'll be an obedient girl. Take my advice. Stay at home.
Now he signed this one.
Miss Sutherland's stepfather's signature. The stepfather is trying to keep the daughter at home. Quite common paper with a light yellow tint. Fairly common ink, nothing special. Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Both letters have typographical defects. They merit further attention.
Yep, alright, now what? What am I looking for?
This letter has a defect. It's the same letter with the same defect in both instances. One more letter with a defect. Another letter match with the same defects. One more letter with a defect.
I gotta look for K. Let me see. K. Oh shoot, blah, 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 blah. I don't see a K. Let me look again, hold on. Do you believe that I would say anything to your family? I didn't. We short time, but it was enough for me. Okay, right here.
Another letter match with the same defects. So, based on the specific defects, we could say that these letters were composed on the same typewriter.
Alright, yep. Had meetings only when her stepfather was away on business, yeah. Put that together. For some reason, Angel met with Mary only when her stepfather was away on business trips. Mary's stepfather was unaware of her relationship with Angel. Angel was a shy man who didn't want to cause trouble. No, strange behavior. Now what else? Can we do anything else at home? Yep. Now what is this? And Mary had the opportunity to socialize without her. Oh wow, that was quick. Lied. He didn't take his business trip as he had found out that Mary was disobeying him. Stepfather took his business trip, which gave the opportunity to secretly meet with. Alright, now can I connect anything else? No, where is it? Letter and this. Letters have the same. And were written by one person on a single typewriter. Yep. Do I have another one that I can do? Go with these. Yep. I was thinking. She has poor eyesight, and her fiance only visits her when her stepfather is away. And I think she did mention that her stepfather is a little bit younger than her mother. So maybe he's both her stepfather and her boyfriend or fiance, and she doesn't even realize it. It's creepy, but... Let me go. What's her income? She has granted her family the use. Is this the quickest case we're gonna have? Going by quickly. The family have an interest as they have access to her inheritance. Okay. Trusted one another. Was told to remain at home as herself. I believe it would be better for her. I'm gonna go with profit. Oh, that was quick. That was so quick. Or is a crook who was hired by Mr. Close to... Oh, okay. Well, that too. That's another scenario. Did what was acquired and disappeared. Should stay loyally bound to. What's the other one? Is told the truth. She did not believe it. She loves him too much, and she would never accept the reality.
You should try to let Mr. Hosmer Angel vanish from your memory, as he has done from your life.
Then you don't think I'll see him again?
I fear not.
Then what has happened to him?
Your stepfather married your mother for her money, and also enjoyed the use of your income. But with your personal advantages, it was clear that you would not remain single for long, even with him keeping you at home. He found a crook by the name of Mr. Hosmer Angel. He was paid to make you fall in love and promise your devotion, whereupon he would disappear.
Oh, Mr. Holmes. No, I can't believe it. But we were engaged. Oh, it's horrible to think about. But thank you for all you have done, Mr. Holmes.
Holmes, you could have been more diplomatic.
What is going on?
everything all right?
Oh my god. Go back to your flat and stay there with Kate. It's ticking.
Alright, that was my fault.
It's ticking.
I just saw the option to press on it and I did. Examine, move away. How do I, I might get him killed. Oh, there you go.
I see wires inside. They could be connected to the cover.
Oh, I know they're connected to the cover. Bend aside.
A fancy ticking homemade gift from a secret admirer. I have 2 minutes to defuse it. There are wires attached to the bell and hammer. When the alarm triggers, the bomb will explode. Aha! This solenoid protects the bomb from being easily diffused. If it loses its power supply, it will close contact between the secondary chain wires and the bomb will explode. A source of electricity for the detonation. A package with explosive material. There are wires going in and out. It's useless to predict how they might be tangled up inside.
Did that one. Let me see this one.
Whew.
Alright, so I did that to that. But when, do I have to, what? Then, oh no. Did I just speed it up? I think I did. Or do I just cut all of them? Go, cut all of them, I don't care. Come on. Is that it? Is that it? What? What else?
What happened?
Just a small bomb.
Somebody wants to kill me? What for?
I don't believe that you were the target.
Who then?
Mr. Holmes, are you all right? I saw the bloke. I tried to catch him, but he escaped.
Can you describe the man?
He was thin, about 5'5", with black hair and a hair lip.
Wiggins, tell us everything you saw.
The fellow was watching your place, so I thought maybe he's a client. But then he took something out of his jacket and threw it, smashing your window. I shouted at him and he took off. I grabbed him by the sleeve, but he wriggled out of his jacket and left it. I'm sorry I didn't catch him, Mr. Holmes.
You did very well, Wiggins. Now, let's take a look at that jacket.
Here it is.
Good job, Wiggins. Here's a penny.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Holmes.
Just a penny? Man, I don't know how many times I have to cut those damn wires to find the right one. I was still panicking. Find out who was behind the attempt on your life.
Let's see what's inside.
There could be a hidden message that's been written with some lemon juice.
No, don't touch anything else.
Why you didn't grab his damn hand, Holmes?
There are ink stains on this piece of paper. I could read the text with the help of my analysis table if Wilde hadn't already destroyed it.
Bring out your axes. Tell King George we'll pay no taxes on his foreign tea. His threats are vain, and vain to think to force our girls and wives to drink his vile here, but whatever. Then rally boys and hasten on to meet our chiefs at the Green Dragon.
A poem? But what does it mean?
This isn't a poem. It's a song called Rally Mohawks. That great moment when America rebelled against England's dominance. Then rally, boys, and hasten on to meet our chiefs at the Green Dragon. And I bet they hoisted a tankard of ale and invented a new nation. Along with deciding if this was the week they got to dump some tea into yon harbor.
Why ever did he keep such a song in his pocket? JT are the owner's initials. Thanks to Wilde, my analysis table has been completely destroyed.
Alright, so now what the hell am I supposed to do? You okay, Toby?
Good job, Toby.
Examine the attacker's belongings, find out who was behind the attempt on your life. Alright, can I look out the window or anything? I can... Oh, nope, cannot. Idiot.
Who tried to kill me, Mr. Holmes?
A historical song capturing the moment when the Americans rebelled against England's domination. A secret location is mentioned in this song. Alright, so let me see. Would it be in research? Or would it be in newspapers? Probably. Usually with newspapers you need to have a year. You don't have a year. The Green Dragon Tavern was a public house used as both a tavern and a meeting place, and was located on Union Street in Boston's North End. A number of replicas of the Green Dragon were opened across Europe. One of these is now located in London, near the harbor, in the district of Whitechapel.
Here it is. That's all I can do for now. Let's try and get a few hours of sleep.
How can you sleep when there is someone trying to kill me? How selfish.
A homemade bomb. Pages, yep, and put that together. Deliberately destroyed the analysis table. Only wanted to help with evidence as it was a coincidence. I'm gonna go on purpose. Of course, this happens when he's here. Oh, never mind. Shit. Plus, he's just weird.
He's so funny.
Who?
Did you sleep well, Kate?
Very well, thank you, Father.
Is that Wilde? Whatever is he doing now?
He's transforming you into a legend.
Oh, silly man. Kate, what's the matter?
Well, I just came by to tell you that I'm going to the zoo with Alice. We'll be having lunch in town.
I've hardly seen you these past few days. Don't you want to stay here for a while, Kate?
Did you remember then? It's my birthday today!
Fooled you, didn't I? Of course I remembered. Here's some spending money. Go and enjoy your special day.
All right. I'll go then.
Kate.
You never do anything right!
All right. Come here.
I've had enough of you not caring about me!
I do care. I've just had a difficult night?
Yes, Alice told me about the bomb, but you wouldn't.
Kate, I only want to protect you.
You don't understand anything. I wish Alice would adopt me.
Don't be ridiculous.
I don't know why my parents entrusted me to you. Did they really know you?
Kate, come back! Damn it. Such a waste. This Alice, I have an odd sense about her. It's as if she's playing with Kate's feelings. This would be a good opportunity to investigate Alice's flat while they're absent. And anyway, it'd be better to visit the Green Dragon Tavern during the evening.
Alright, so where's her place? Down here. Check this shit out. Wait, is it this one?
Mrs. Hudson is not at home. Force is not an option. I should find another way inside Alice's flat. Better not go outside, the journalists would notice me. A back room. A back room.
Well, then where the fuck am I supposed to go? I could access her place. Oh, okay. Never mind. Let me go upstairs. Was it this way? Can I go this way? How the hell? What, do I climb out the window? Let me see. I wonder why this thing was open. Now I see. You may use several locks at once to lift the plates and open the lock. I'm skipping this, I don't care.
It appears that Alice sleeps in this armchair, as uncomfortable as that must be.
The unlocking part, or yeah, the unlocking part of this game is horrible. I don't remember it being this bad in Crimes and Punishments. Dear Miss, thank you for your most recent delivery of shirts for my cousin. They are marvelous. As I told you, this Saturday I shall be attending the wedding breakfast of my dear friend, so I'll need to look stunning. Please be sure to finish my dress by Friday at the latest. I will send for it in the morning. Okay.
Alice has recently used this. It looks as though Alice has not slept here for a long time.
I'll take the dials to plot an entry path through the maze in order to open the casket. The casket? I think that will be okay. And this should go. It may be like that, then okay, and this goes down, and okay. I think, oh, I got it. My dear little Alice, if you read this letter, then it means that I'm no longer in this world, and that my illness has defeated me. Please try not to be sad, dear, for I have lived a good life. My only regret is that you are now alone, and you will be sent to live with who knows who. An unknown family. I do not trust the institutions who behave so cruelly toward your father. But please take courage. My dear angel, you know the secrets which allow you to speak with the souls of the dead, so we may talk soon. Your aunt. Okay.
Alice's childhood was spent with her aunt, until the aunt's death.
You not gonna mention that last part in that letter? Thinking of you now has made me remember the past, and as you well know, I am always a warrior. Every Every time that you were sent to live with yet another family, I hoped that you would be happy, but people are cruel, aren't they? It angers me to think of you, so miserable in every home, to be considered more as a servant rather than a member of a family. You suffered so much, but I am happy now to congratulate you on your 21st birthday. Now all your horrors are behind you. You are grown and independent and a beautiful woman. I wish you the life that you deserve with all of the happiness that's possible. Your friend, Anna. Anna.
Alice was unhappy with all of her adopted families.
He wakes early, despite the fact that the lamp in his room glows into the small hours. He provides a small urchin with work. I believe the boy's name to be Wiggins. Oh, she's talking about Holmes. His friend, Dr. Watson, is always nearby. They seem very close. He is respected by Inspector Lestrade, although he never works with the police. Kate is so sweet and honest and naive, but Mr. Holmes doesn't spend much time with her.
She's spying on me.
Now, what is this?
A phonograph cylinder.
A black girl. My dear mother. Sarah. Whatever.
Strange taste in literature.
Psychical.
Her full name is Alice Floella Hamilton.
Floella. Whatever. Can we talk? I wanted to inform you that your rental contract has been prepared. You can come to collect it whenever convenient in any evening of the week, Mrs. Hudson.
Sarah de Bouvier is Alice's mother. Alice used her mother's name to lease the flat. Kate probably sleeps here.
This is her damn place. She can go downstairs. We can't even go downstairs. That's crazy. It's a nice place though. Can you click on anything in here? Oh, there's that. Can I go? Alright, no.
This lock is quite new. Oh my God. The wheelchair is the same as the one in the photograph above.
I should have checked that other room first.
Louis Napoleon Bonaparte.
Doesn't say who's on that one. Oh, wait, whoa.
It's my distant ancestor, Horace Verne. William Hamilton. But I know him. He was a bandit who I arrested 20 years ago.
Which cylinder do I have? I don't even know. I know I see this one.
Alice knows about Zacharias Greystoke, the victim from the bowling club. I solved that crime.
See, I knew it. I knew we was solving the case too early. But I guess I was part of the part of the story they had us deal.
William Hamilton, are you there? Can you hear me? I wish to hear from you. Daddy, I'm so glad to hear you. Daddy, talk to me, please. Don't leave me alone, Daddy. Oh, no.
Alice is talking with her father, William Hamilton.
Mass suicide leaves 27 dead at Spain. The bodies of 27 people, including 4 children, have been discovered in Spain. The deceased, who were members of the Veneration of the Dead, had consumed a small drink laced with deadly cyanide and sedatives. Police were able to save one young lady, Alice Floella Hamilton. The lady, who was unharmed, yet in deep shock, remains unable to shed any light on this sad case. He's not gonna put stuff back the way he found it, or she won't be suspicious? Shit. Who's that?
Abraham Lincoln.
So, okay.
My word, look at this setup. Alice practices spiritualism. Charles Darwin, English naturalist and geologist.
Am I missing anything before I leave? How is her apartment this damn big? I don't get it.
It's closed.
Investigate Alice's flat. Am I still doing that? Did I miss anything? Let me double check. Hold up. Alright, I'm going to assume we're all good. Anything? I think that's it. Oh, whoa.
Alice prepared a gift for Kate. She remembered her birthday. Well, women are good at that sort of thing. It has no smell.
I don't trust the taste of it either, but whatever.
It has a bitter taste. No smell, bitter taste. It's a tincture of barbiturate. A soothing drug to aid sleep. I finished here, time to go.
Alright. The Green Dragon Tavern. Disguise yourself as a bandit and obtain information about the attacker at the Green Dragon. Alright.